Maya, that reindeer, and poor Valentino. What do you recall? The most batshit Rudy of all.
Did you all watch My Cousin Vinny?
Rudolph the leaky lawyer had a very slimy face, and to the law profession he was, well, a big disgrace. Lots of confused New Yorkers found that they were incorrect. They thought their former mayor had a little self-respect. Then one night 2 years ago, Donald called to say, Rudy, with your Rogaine roots, help me hide my prostitutes. And how he sweat and slobbered as he melted on TV. Rudolph the leaky lawyer, you'll go down in infamy. Let's take it nice and easy. Get it?
He says to her, how many fingers do I got up? I know crimes, I can smell them.
He's batshit, yeah he is. Rudolph the leaky lawyer had a pair of crazy eyes. And while he spread corona, he was also spreading lies. Oh, how the whole world mocked him, though he kept his dress shirts tucked. He couldn't tell poor Donald, pack it up, cause babe, you're failing to overturn this election. Still each day for months on end, Donald texted, hey, Rudy, with your fart so free, let's go screw democracy. How that dripping doormat bent to Donald's every whim. Rudolph the leaky lawyer, you'll go down in flames with him. You'll go down in flames with him. You'll go down, you'll go down. Jingle bells, white padded cells, lock them all away.
I know crimes, I can smell them.
Ugh, honey, that ain't crimes. Maybe when you do it, it is.
Well, 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 folks, not your usual gathering music, right? My name is Carol Stowell. I'm a member of this congregation, and today it is a lay-led service, so put on your seatbelts and get ready. Now, I want you to know we're not necessarily expressing the views of everybody in this congregation, and anybody who has other opinions, reach out to the minister and she'll give you a voice too. But what we love about Unitarian Universalism is we can have our own voice, and today our title of our program here is The End is Near, so why not? Right? So expect the unexpected today, but to get ready for it, I want to first explain something about this Zoom stuff, which, you know, is challenging for all of us. I want you to be on speaker view today. So up in the right-hand corner of your computer, you'll see a button that says view. And if you click that, you have a choice of gallery view or speaker view. I want you to be on speaker view. Okay, so you can see me and my lovely co-host over there, Olga. Oh, you just look so gorgeous today. Olga, can you tell me about this wonderful look that you have today?
Well, I studied Russian in Poland when I was a young adult, so today I'm having fun as Olga, the Russian spy. I mean, the Russian interlopers were interfering with us for the last 4 years, right? So I hope you don't mind, but I also brought my parents because they're so proud of me. I wanted them to come. These are my parents, Yakov Smirnov, and my mother. Carol, tell us about your getup.
Well, today I'm Miss Pumpkin Pick-a-Pocket, and you'll often see me over here at the church telling stories, playing games, and singing songs with the boys and girls at 7 Tribe. Now, and the way it works is, you can't see it too well, but I've got my apron on that my daughter made for me, and I've got pockets, and I give out numbers 1 to 6 or whatever, and I give the children a chance to pick from my pockets, and the pockets will tell us what we're going to do. If we're going to play a game, sing a song, or tell a story. So, but before we get into more of that zany stuff, I want to introduce our other cohort, Sue Bupp. There she is, looking gorgeous today, Sue. Sue, tell us about what you're going to be doing.
So today I have created an activity called a word cloud. And together what we'll do is we'll create a vision of what our shared hopes for 2021 will be. And over the next 45 minutes or so, I want you to just go ahead and write in the chat a word or a phrase that communicates what you hope 2021 will turn out to be, you know, whether it's for in your own personal life, for our church, our community, our congregation, for the city of York and our local area at large, or really for all humanity. And what I'll do is I'll be keeping track of those words. I'm going to put them all together in a word cloud, and at the end of the service, we'll post it and everyone will get to view what we feel we want to manifest as a congregation for 2021. And now, Olga, I think it's time.
Good morning, everybody at UUCY. Good morning to you. My name is Olga, and I am a Russian woman. Let me introduce you to my family. This, my mother. She smoke. This, my sister. She also smoke. This, my other sister. She's smoking hot. And this is me when I was a little girl. So cute. And this my father, Yakov Smirnov. He a very famous Russian comedian. You know Borat? He's my ex-husband. Also my brother. You know Vladimir Putin? He my 67th cousin, twice removed. Anyway, cousin Vlad asked me here today to join you, hack, to help you ring in the new year with special Russian birthday song. I am going to be singing this song for you, slightly modified to reflect the new world order coming to a White House near you soon. Here, loose translation. Why are the people so sad, slogging through the puddles of Trump's tears? Look, there is a wizard, Joe Biden, flying down in a blue helicopter, Air Force One, to show me free movies, free Netflix, and to give me 500 Eskimo pies to eat. I'm in my happy place with the 500 Eskimo pies. I regret that the Biden-Harris inauguration can happen only once this year. But, Budyam Zadarove, good health to everyone. Happy 2021. Пусть бегут неуклюже, пешеходи по луже, а вода по асфальту рекой. И неясно похожим в этот день непогожий, почему я в весельке такой. Я играю на гармошке у прохожих на виду, кашаленью день рождения только раз в году. летит вдруг волшебный голубом, вертолете и бесплатно покажет кино. С днем рождения поздравит и, наверное, оставит мне подарок писать эскимо. Я играю на гармошке у прохожих на виду, к шалению день рождения только раз в году.
Oh, Olga, you just outdid yourself. That was wonderful. My goodness, we have Russian interlopers in our election and cozying up with our president. Now we even have a Russian spy here at UUCY. You never know what to expect. Well, 2020, it was crazy, right? A pandemic, a crazy man in the White House, and of course, Russian involvement in our elections. So many ties, or should I say lies? Let's face it, most UUs are political liberals and proud of it. And living in York County and Trump country has not been easy these past 4 years. So I appreciate this liberal community and a chance to be with the people who share my values. It has helped me to get through this dark time, as well as Saturday Night Live. Which brings us to our next song by Diane Creagh and David Stevenson, adapted from a brilliant parody on the internet. And as I say with the boys and girls, they pick from my pocket and I say, it's time to sing a song. Take it away, Diane and David.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Again, take two. This time I'm going to shift to my pick quicker.
Okay.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Millions, now you're just a wannabe. We'd like to gulp your ass from public property. There must be 50 ways to leave the White House. You think with all those courtroom losses you conclude that the Oval Office ain't the place for you to sit and brood. It's been determined that this farce will now conclude. There must be 50 ways to leave the White House. 50 ways to leave the White House. Pardon all those crimes. It's time to move on, Don. Let go of that plot you got. There was no foul play. Now you cut through the floor. That's what elections are for. Don't forget to take your seat and hit the highway. Go show us that towel. Have your little man. Slink away to your coast, where no one can hear you boast. We're not into that thing. We knocked you out of that ring. You know it grieves us so to see you cause more pain. We cast 81 million votes to finally end your reign. It's no surprise we must repeatedly explain about the 50 ways. You lied and mocked us, spreading hate for all those years. You sent your goons to prey upon the country's fears. But now all that is done, and can't you hear the cheers? There must be 50 ways to leave the White House. 50 ways to leave the White House. You've taken off your mask, climb over that tall wall. There's nowhere to hide. And know the White House. Just take a little back, or wait for the blackjack. You do without a doubt. Out, both you and your spouse. This is a required fire.
goodness, my goodness. Diane and David, thank you so much. That was great. Well, I think it is time to play a game. Play a game. Now, Olga, you're going to have to help me to teach this game, and I want everybody to be involved. This game is called the predicament. And Olga, if you do it well, it's going to help you with your spy work. I know it is. Okay, so this is how it goes. Yes, yes. You're going to be stepping out of the room. Olga's going to show us how this works, and then somebody else is going to do it next time, right? So watch up. She's going to be the first it, and the rest of us are going to come up with a predicament. A predicament. For instance, the predicament could be our service has been infiltrated by a Russian spy. And then she's going to come back and she's going to ask questions like, what would you do? The question is, what would you do? And you will be writing your answers in the chat room. And it might be, oh, I'd pray. Or it might be, I'd call the FBI. Or it might be, I'd call Putin and tell him to get her out of here, right? Okay, so you're going to have to come up with answers to help Miss Olga figure out what the predicament is, okay? So Miss Olga, you're going to have to step away, cover your ears, don't cheat, don't cheat. I know you're a cheater. Don't cheat, step away, and we're going to come up with a predicament that you're going to have to try to figure out. You got it, Olga?
Can you please say that all again in the Russian, please?
Just get out of here, Olga. Get out of here. Okay. All right. Now, we need to come up with a predicament. I know we've got a lot of creative people here. Give me an idea. What is a predicament? Go ahead and shout it out or write it in the chat. Either way. Give it to me, folks. A predicament. A predicament. Kathy, I know you can think of something. Unmute yourself so you can tell me, or put something in the chat. If you don't give me one, I'm going to come up with one. Oh, here's from George. You're out of rubles, but you need to get pizza. Oh, that sounds good. You're out of rubles, but you need to get pizza. Okay. Now, that's going to be her predicament. Oh, Kathleen said she can't find her bra. That's another good one. I think that one, I don't know. That one's pretty good. Let's do that. She can't find her bra. Okay. All right. All right. So Olga's going to come back into the room and she's going to say, what would you do? And you're going to have to write answers down there in the chat. Okay? All right. Okay. We've got some other ones, but we're going to go with this one. Okay, Olga, come back in. Of course, you can't hear. Oh, there she is. I hope you weren't listening, Olga.
Of course not.
Okay, now, okay, Olga, you asked the question. Remember the question?
What is Putin's birthday?
No.
Oh,
What would you do?
What would you do? You?
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, we got some answers. Here's one from James. He said, look in your drawers. Look in your drawers. Okay. Okay, that's one of them. Okay.
I'm not wearing any. Give me another clue.
Okay, she needs another clue. She needs another clue. Make sure Zoom only sees you from the neck up. That's another clue. Make sure Zoom only sees you from the neck up.
Well, that's good because then I get to show off my facelift.
Now, Olga, you're getting, these are clues now. What we're trying to do. Here's another one.
Okay,
Check
from
the
deduct-
clothing line. Check the clothing line.
Check the clothing line. Okay, I'm thinking drawers, clothing line, neck up. Let's see. Am I naked or something?
No, you're not there yet. If this was the 60s, you would burn it. If this was the 60s, you would burn it. Oh, okay, you think you've got it. What is it?
I got it. That's great clue. Yes, I'm thinking Bella Abzug, Gloria Steinem. I would burn my brassiere.
And that's pretty much, you can't, what wasn't it? What was it, folks? It was, she couldn't find her bra, right? That was it, Kathy, right? That was good enough. Oh, Olga, you did a great job. You did a great job.
Great. The girls are thanking you.
The girls are thanking you. Okay. All right. Next one. We need a person who's willing to step out and be the it this time. Who's going to step out this time? We'll help you. We'll help you. Who's going to step out? Do it, Donna, I see. Donna, you want to do it? No? Kathy, you want to do it? You gave it to her. Go ahead. Step out. I can't hear you, Kathy. Take your mic off.
All right, I'm
Unmute.
stepping out.
All right, she's stepping out. She's stepping out. Okay, Kathy's stepping out. We've got to come up with a predicament for Kathy to figure out. Okay, a predicament for Kathy. Call it out or put it in the chat.
Trump will not leave the White House. That's one.
Trump will not leave the White House. That's a good one. She's lost on a hiking trail. Lost at Lake Redmond. How about that? We all know Kathy and Lynn lead us around Lake Redmond. Okay, she's lost on the hiking trail at Lake Redmond. Let's see if she can figure that out. Okay, send her back in here. Send her back in here, Rip. She's coming. Lost. Okay. All right. Kathy, you know the question to ask.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Does this involve the Donald?
Okay, the question, okay, no. Well, we can do it this way. We're going to do it this way. Does this involve the Donald? No, it does not.
You're going to give me clues?
Yeah, you say, what would you do? What would you do?
What would you do?
Okay.
All right.
Someone said smell the air for the picnic lunch.
Okay. Okay.
Air for the picnic lunch. Is Rudy around? Is Rudy around?
It's Rudy. No, Rudy's not around.
Right. What would you do? I need another clue.
Get out your compass. That's from Joanne. Get out your compass.
Oh, okay.
Retrace your steps.
Okay. Am I lost somewhere?
Good.
All right. I think I need another clue. What would I do?
There's another good one. Ducks love it.
Ooh.
Talk about obtuse, but yeah, ducks love it.
Love it. Am I looking for food?
Try walking across the water.
Oh my gosh. Are we looking for a miracle here?
You might be, huh?
Okay. I need another clue.
It says yearly jaunt. That might mean something to you.
Oh, you know it. You can't help me. A yearly jaunt. Am I making a New Year's resolution? Am I looking for guidance?
Where do you canoe in York, but not Transylvania?
Oh, am I on Lake Redmond? Yes.
Now put it all together, Kathy. Put it all together.
I'm lost on Lake Redmond.
Good job. Good job. Oh my gosh. Great job. Great job. And those of you who gave clues, great job. And Kathy figuring it out. You might become a Russian spy with Olga. I don't know. Okay, we're going to try one more. We're going to try one more. Who else? Who wants to step out this time? You've got it now. Who wants to step out? Who wants to step out? George. George is going to step out. All right, George. All right, George is out. What are we going to give him? Okay. From Creagh and Sandy. Rudy has another covert meeting with his Ukrainian buddies, but runs out of pickled herring. Oh, that's a tough one. I know UUCY has run out of coffee. That's a good one. We always see George walking around with his coffee cup, right? UUCY has run out of coffee. Good one, Diane, Creagh. Okay, we'll get him back in. George, I know you're there alone because your dear Kate is off in Pittsburgh. Where are you, George? Do come back. Do come back, George.
He really stepped out.
There he is. George.
Oh, he was on safari, that's why. He
All
went
right,
away.
George. Oh, you took your mic off. Okay, George.
Here we are.
Okay, remember the question?
What's the question?
What would you do?
What would I do?
You asked everybody, what would you do?
Okay, is this something I would do indoors?
You asked the question, what would you do? And one person said, drink tea. One person answered, drink tea.
Sit in church. And,
oh, that's an interesting idea.
No.
You're sort of close. Here's another one from Diane. I would head to Starbucks.
I have a caffeine attack.
Ah, yes, yes. And where are you? Where are you with that?
I am in denial.
No, denial.
Head for Starbucks.
Don't spill the beans, everyone. Oh, Sherry, that was good.
Follow the carts.
Follow the carts. Yes.
Follow the carts.
Where are you without that coffee, George?
Carts.
Carts.
Shopping. I'm shopping.
Take an offering. Take an offering, George.
Take an offering. I'm in church.
Yes, that's it. George,
that's
you
it?
got it. You're
I'm in
church, and what are you looking for, George?
Coffee.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Coffee hour.
George a hand. Woo-hoo. My goodness.
The one that says, ask Corlin to make some more.
Yes.
But there's no coffee.
Is it free trade?
Oh, good job, George. Oh, you all did a good job. And now, folks, it is time for another song. Take it away, Diane and David.
Carol's done this type of thing ever since we first knew her at the York when she would entertain at the dinners, games, and So is your ear thing working?
Hello, competence. Happy I'm goodbye to chaos and alternate facts. Goodbye anxiety and panic attacks. Hello, euphoria, tranquility. Hello to Dr. Hill and civility. Bye-bye Trump. Bye-bye abusiveness. Hello inclusiveness. goodbye. Goodbye, losers, goodbye.
Oh my, thank you. Bye-bye, darling. Well, I think we're all warmed up and we're ready for a story. It's time to tell a story. Now, this is my favorite story because this story is never the same twice. Okay, that means I'm going to be asking all of you to help me to create this story. We're going to create it right on the spot. I'll be asking you to call things out. You can also chat them in there, but call them out because in this story, we're going to make it up together. And the name of the story is, hope you can see me now, Agaboogaway, Ex-nay, Snay. Well, it was a warm New Year's Day, warm, you know, we got climate change, and Stevie decided he was going to do his most favorite thing, which was to go fishing. And so he went to go pack and make his favorite sandwich, which was?
Tuna!
What?
Tuna fish.
It was tuna. Yes, it was tuna. You must know, Stevie. Put it in his backpack, and then he got his fishing pole, and then he got his favorite bait, which was?
Worms.
Worms, yes. And he put them in the backpack, and he got on his bike, and he started riding. And he's riding, and he's riding, and he's riding until he gets down to Kathy's favorite place, Lake Redmond. He gets down there at Lake Redmond, he pulls out his fishing line, pulls out the worms, he puts it on the line, and he casts it out into the water. And he sat there and he started singing his favorite song. It was a song you and I could all sing along on. It was?
This land is your land.
This land is your land. Here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. My, he's having such a good time. Then he sees that line. It's bopping up and down and bopping up. He pulled, oh my. At the end of that line, it wasn't no fish. It was?
A octopus.
A what?
A mermaid.
Did I see here octopus?
An octopus.
Octopus, yes, it was an octopus right there in the middle of old Lake Redmond. Took that octopus off, put it on the ground. Gonna try another time. Puts that worm on, casts it out into the water, and he sings another song we could all sing along on. It was?
Oobla dee oobla da.
Oobla dee oobla da. Okay, here we go. Oobla dee oobla da. Oobla dee oobla da. Oh, this oobla dee, but it's a good one. And he pulls, oh, why? At the end of that line, it wasn't no fish, it was a hat. It was a strange old faded blue denim hat. He squeezed the water out, put it on his head. Agaboogaway, ex-nay, snay. Oh, all of a sudden he was with a feeling like he had to do something bold, something brave, something daring, something he'd never done before. He got on his bike. He's riding on this bike. He's riding up on the seat of his bike. He's riding with one hand. He's riding with the other hand until he gets back to the house. Gets back to the house, he takes that cap off, he puts it there on the steps inside the house to go up and call his best friend, Fred, and tell him what had happened. Now, it's just about this time that Stevie's sister, Susie, comes down. She comes down to play her favorite computer game, which was?
Super Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers, yes. And she goes and she starts to head towards the computer. Oh, she sees that hat. She didn't know why. She's drawn to that hat. She goes to that hat. She takes that hat. Agaboogaway, ex-nay, snay. Ixnay. Oh, all of a sudden, she's filled with a feeling like she wants to do something bold, something brave, something daring, something she's never done before. That's when she sees the magic markers and the crayons, and she decides she's going to draw right there on the living room wall. The first thing she decides to draw is
Peace sign.
a peace sign. Yes, she decides to draw a peace sign right there on the living room wall. But it wasn't like any peace sign you've seen before, because coming out of that peace sign was
A
dragon.
big heart.
a rabbit. A
big
rabbit?
heart.
I heard a rabbit. She decides to draw a rabbit coming out right out of that peace sign. Oh, then the next thing she decides she's going to draw over on the other side of the wall, she's going to draw
An octopus.
an octopus. Yes, it was an octopus. She draws an octopus on the other side, but it wasn't like any octopus you've ever seen before, because it was covered with
Flannel.
Fur.
what?
Fur. Fur.
Fur. It was covered with fur, but it wasn't like any fur you've ever seen, because it was the color of
The rainbow.
yes, it was a rainbow octopus. It was a rainbow furry octopus coming down the wall. And here's the peace sign over here with the rabbit coming out of it. And then in the middle, she decides she's going to draw
A spaceship.
a spaceship. Yes, she decided she was going to draw a spaceship taken off right there in the middle, right in the middle on the floor. But it wasn't like any spaceship you've seen before, because it was
Disc shaped.
it was what?
Disc shaped.
It was dish shaped. Yes, it was a dish shape. It was a dish shape. Yes, and it's
Polka
coming
dot.
right up, spaceship coming right up. And even as she drew it, it started moving. It started moving right on the middle of the living room floor. Wow, there's the octopus, the furry octopus coming right over here. And there's the rabbit coming out of the peace sign. Oh my gosh, she didn't know what to do. She had to go up and tell her best friend what was going on. She takes her hat off, she puts it on the step there, she runs upstairs. Well, it's just about this time that Stevie and Susan's father had returned from his business trip. He had pulled up in his business suit in his BMW. He pulls in and he comes into the house. Ah! What's going on? What's going on? He sees this shape spaceship moving on the living room wall. He sees rabbits and he sees furry octopus. What's going on around here? Stevie and Susan run downstairs. Dad, it's that hat. It's that hat. It makes you do really, really weird things. Get that hat and get it out of here. Stevie grabs the hat. He grabs the hat. He grabs the hat. He gets on his bike and he rides 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 until he gets to Lake Redmond. And when he gets to Lake Redmond, he takes that hat off and he throws it out into the middle of the lake. And that's why I'm telling you this story, my friends, because if you ever go down there, fishing down there at Lake Redmond, and instead of pulling out a fish, you pull out an old faded blue denim cap with a strangely unfaded visor, you know what you got to do? Throw it back! Yeah. Throw it back! Oh. Or if you don't, you better be ready for Agabugway, Exnay, Slay, Snay. What a ride. What a ride, my friends. Oh my gosh. Well, Susie, I think it's right now about time that you need to pull out your word cloud. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, I'm actively working on it, and I'll be ready to share it just after our next video. But I just want to say you all sent in some fabulous and creative ideas that really just say how great our congregation is. So I'll have it ready in just a few minutes.
I think I got the order wrong. No surprise. Miss Joanne, it is time now for our offering. Yes, yes, go ahead.
Heavy lifting with the banjo. I want to thank my
Okay.
very good.
Are we doing Craig's video or the offering?
Have what you're drinking.
I can't remember. Offering is first and then Craig's video.
Okay.
Got it.
Now is the time for the only standard we have usually in the services, the offering. I mean, let's face it, friends, how would we have gotten through the year without the UU community? We are a motley crew that sees the world quite differently than most of our conservative neighbors. Together through this year, we have been champions of inclusivity, of race, gender identity, women's reproductive rights, and a government that represents all the people, not just the rich and powerful. Also, as a community, we have proudly supported an asylum seeker in his perilous journey towards justice. Although we aren't meeting in person, we are still working towards building a strong community that reflects our values and that has costs for staff, our beautiful 7-acre property that continues to host the 7 Tribes program. So please refer to the chat and make your donation to UUCY and our Share the Plate partner, Put People First, which is working with the Poor People's Campaign to assure health care for all. We will do this as we listen to Creagh Zumbrun and his singing partner, Randy Cato, singing a medley of vaguely religious folk songs for UUs.
Friend Randy Cato from coming down off the hilltop here tonight and doing a lot of heavy lifting with the banjo. We thought 2020 was a pretty difficult year for a lot of folks and might need a little bit of spiritual encouragement for a send out. So we're doing a little medley of some very old time tunes that are vaguely religious. We hope you'll sing along at home with them as you know them. Let's go again, right, Randy?
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I'll fly away, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I saw the light, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more in darkness, no more in night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Keep on sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it'll brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Lord, oh Lord, do you remember me? Do Lord, oh Lord, do you remember me? Do Lord, do you remember me? Waving on the blue. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. When the saints, hey, hey.
When the saints,
Oh, when the saints
go marching in,
go marching in.
when the saints go marching in, know how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Give me that old time religion. 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 It's good enough for me. When the roll's called up yonder, you take this one, Greg. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, roll's called up yonder. Let's go big ending, sorry. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be sort of.
Okay, so now it is time to share the word cloud, and here it comes up onto the screen. There we go. These are all our hopes and dreams for 2021. Some really interesting concepts, some simple ones, being together, facts. that's a really good one for our group. Dismantling racist systems, social without distance. Wouldn't that be fabulous? And we can only hope, huh? There's a lot of hope in here, prosperity. Just being better, someone put that, just the word better, which I thought was really a great thing. Discern. Progress is a great one. Just simple hopes, common sense. I think that one came from Rich. Alchemize, that was Donna Alcorn's, I believe. That's an interesting word. Wellness and vitality.
Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome. I'll stop sharing for now, and I can actually email this out to people or somehow share it in another way.
That would be good. We'll have to talk about how we can share it. That would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
I think Olga's going to take us out.
Well, everybody, I have to say to you at UUCY that I have realized that Americans are not so bad after all. I love all my new American friends. I may even change my ways and tell Uncle Vlad where to go. But before I go, let me just say I wish all of you good health, happiness, hope for the future. And I hope to be seeing you live in the new year. Take care, everybody. And now you get another song from Olga to tell the real truth. Bye-bye.
All out the dumpster, put out the Trump before my spirits fall again. Clean out the White House. I may be rushing things, but I want inauguration now. For we need a little Biden right this very minute. Dems in the Oval Office. Now Fox News can't spin it. Yes, we need a little Harris right this very minute. We won't have a moment's worry, but Santa dear, you have to hurry. Biden, climb up the cap steps. Hold out your hand and swear your sacred oath for us. Bye-bye, Melania. It's time to put your cronies on a bus again now. For we've grown a little older, grown a little weary, grown a little sadder, grown a little teary, and we don't need it any more COVID looking over our shoulder. We need a lot of Fauci now. Haul out the dumpster, boot out that Trump before my spirit falls again. Clean out the White House. I may be rushing things, but I want inauguration now. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need to boot the Trumpster, just like he did NAFTA. Yes, we need a little Harris, now and ever after. We need the White House back right now.